33?
Shush.
All right, go ahead and start it.
Don't,
33?
don't dox me.
Okay,
Exactly.
we're
Alright,
starting
go
the
ahead, start.
stream.
Don't you dox me.
Okay, we're starting the stream.
Don't you
Look
dox
at
me.
duck duck.
Hello, 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 my Fae Fiends and Beans. Welcome to the Chaos. We are playing
Oh,
D&D tonight.
we're all gonna die.
Probably.
While a panicking DM in the background quickly gets things done.
Ravi.
Yes.
Don't you know?
Look.
Disney loves gays.
What
Only
am I
we can make
looking
money
at?
off them.
Look.
Oh, duck. I see a duck.
It's a duck. She's literally being held like this. She looks so annoyed, but she's purring.
Yeah, quack.
That sounds about right. Jinx
That's
is
just her
currently
face.
trying to grab my Whoppers box. Come here,
They're trying
cat.
to grab your Whopper box.
Yes, she likes to take the Whoppers out of the box and roll them across the floor.
It's a candy and a toy. Whoppers. That candy you tend to only get at the movie theater.
Yep.
Uh-uh.
I don't know.
I
When
like
I'm
Whoppers.
standing in line at the grocery store, I tend to buy them too.
Yeah. Same.
When I was little, I would just take the Whopper.
We go down the candy aisle and you don't get anything. What do you mean?
I would bite a little bit of the chocolate off.
It's
then just
different
suck
when
all
you
the
stand
filling
in
out.
line.
For what? Who are we sucking?
This is a 18 plus stream, correct?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Get on your fucking back.
You heard him, Jinx. On your back. She's
Oh my
getting tummy
God,
rubs.
the
She
pizza's
doesn't care.
voting. Oh, that's your throne. I was like, what is that at the top of the screen?
Yes, it is my
chair.
throne because I want a chair.
Chair.
I still have a throne. I have like weird shit on mine.
I also have weird shit on my throne. I added a few Quinky things and told people that if
Ooh.
they buy me Quinky outfits, I will send them pictures of me in it.
Ooh, let's go.
So we'll see if someone actually buys me something.
Me gets on your throne real quick.
I mean, do it.
Let's see here.
What do
So,
you mean? I don't even have to do that. I could just be like, hey, Revy, I need you in this outfit and I need a picture for a reference, and you would send me one.
I mean, that's valid.
You would have to ask for a reference. I'd just be like, sup, girl?
That's
Trying to
true.
send me
You did,
them
you
dick
did
pics?
you got ankle pics.
Yeah, you did get
My
it.
I
Ready
still
or
haven't
not.
seen them.
What
I
do you
still
mean?
haven't seen
I
them.
sent them to Hannah.
Hannah never showed me.
Oh.
I did show you. You
No,
did.
you did not. You fucking did not.
did.
Show her right now.
That requires me getting up, and I'm lazy. I'm just gonna save it and send it to her.
I was gonna say, just text it to her.
I'm lazy. I don't even know if she has her phone on her.
I don't. I do.
I thought you came and grabbed it, but I couldn't remember. There you go. I have Revy ankle pics.
Those are really shitty ankle pics, by the way, because I was camping at the time. Thanks.
We're getting 19.
You need to get back into the HQ outfit.
Hot.
The HQ
What's
outfit.
HQ?
The fuck?
Oh, Harley Quinn.
What? Oh. Yeah,
I'm assuming it's Harley Quinn.
probably. It's Jake. Yes, it is.
Were you in a tent?
Yes. I just told you I was camping when I took that photo.
That doesn't mean you're gonna be in a tent, though. You could be outside.
You know, in a body bag.
I
No,
mean,
that's in the
valid.
crowd.
Revy, I'm so excited. I convinced Mazzy to cosplay, and now we're actually going to cosplay Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. And I get to have
Yes.
Shirley and Ivy make out pictures. I'm so excited.
Jake, what do you mean get back into the Harley Quinn outfit? You mean the cosplay thing I have? When am I going to wear that?
Or the onesie.
I don't have a Harley Quinn onesie.
I thought you had a Harley Quinn onesie.
No. I have my cow and My
Oh,
llama
hang on, Cow, I
and
got you.
toothless. And I think that's it. I used to have
Oh.
a demon one, but I don't know where the fuck it went, and it makes me sad.
Another season of Harley Quinn's coming out this July, I believe.
I know, I'm so excited.
Oh my god.
Funny enough, I still have yet to watch it.
Whoa!
Rude.
I know. I've seen snippets all over TikTok.
Y'all seriously
them.
need to watch it. It's so good.
You have 1 minute.
I know.
All right.
Also, apparently, Kite Man's getting a spinoff.
No!
Yeah, apparently. It's gonna be him, like,
Why?
well, I suppose it's him teaming up with other villains and just exploring the craziness of DC.
Oh, Jesus. I'm terrified for Kite Man.
Save Kite Man.
I'm not terrified, like, because it's a Series 4 Kite Man. I'm terrified that Kite Man is going to die in the first episode.
Did you see they
Probably.
found and brought back the Titan?
The Titan? Oh, God.
Yeah.
It was a submarine that had a bunch of rich people in it, and it was controlled with a gaming controller.
Oh, yeah. I've seen all the
Oh my-
shit about that.
God. Yeah, they brought it back.
Oh.
It's like
no.
half the fucking size of what it actually, like what it was before.
Well, didn't it
Well, even
blow
then-
up?
It
Exploded.
imploded.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised. Honestly, I thought it would be smaller when they brought it back.
All right. It is 8:45.
Same.
Let's go.
Yeah, I win.
So does that count as by 8:45?
Yeah,
It's 8:45 now.
8:45.
All right. Welcome everybody to this quick one shot going into a full campaign. As I had to hurry and scrounge things up. Thank you for the short notice.
I didn't have time, alright?
All right. Let's see here.
All right, how do I
Um,
finish this prediction?
We'll be playing D&D finally.
Yes. All right. From here, I did give a general rough description of the world. Freak, I kind of give you a extensive one in the background. Mazzy, you played in it before. Azzy, you played it before.
I think that was like a month ago. So
That was a while ago, but yes.
I'm trying rapidly to try to remember.
But I can help us along. So, you are all starting in the Pick Guild, where essentially it is a gathering of the only main location and organization that you could get missions from, as all affiliations, corporations, and organizations between the Academy and the House of Blades and small inquiries between like small odd jobs here and there all send their missives and issues to get solved by adventurers. Through there, let's see. Mazzy, can you roll a 1d4 for me, please?
3.
Hang on, I gotta grab dice.
Ah, real dice.
Oh, grab these nuts!
You said a D4.
Yes.
The one that really,
Okay,
really
let me
hurts to
find
step on.
one.
What was it?
A 2.
A 2.
God bless you.
Two.
Okay. All right. So with that, Echo,
Oh no.
go ahead and describe your character.
Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna have to do something terrible. Alright. So, my character is a Leonin. Her name is Echo. As you can see, she has a couple scars on her face and her stomach, and she has a really disturbing looking mark on her arm. I am a fighter, and that's all I'm going to tell you.
Alrighty.
That's all
Echo.
even Revy knows.
Echo, through your travels and the mystery of what happened in the past,
Mhm.
you seek more information on what could have happened as well as the search for your lover.
Yes.
which has led you into the city of Haven, which is the safe haven against the outside of and the dangers of Wellsdown, the swamp and the forests, where your tribe used to or was living in before that said fateful day. Looking for more information, but at the same time, you're running low on money. You took a job that would actually more benefit you more going into Wellsdown for more possible information, because everything runs on money.
Yes, unfortunately.
So, you have been chosen to take at least the first person to gather the group, or wait upon a group to be assembled. Submit mission tickets have been sent out to others who are willing to take up this mission. And as you wait your party, you enter into the first level of a big hole in the ground into a massive building carved into the side of a stone wall. And as you open it up, it becomes a lively hustle and bustle of adventures of different race, color, and whatever the hell that animal thing is.
All I can think of is Disenchanted, their like smoke hall when you said hole in the ground.
The best
I
way
know
to probably
exactly
put
what
it
you're talking about.
is like
I'm so
best
glad someone
depiction in my
else knew
brain,
that.
made in an abyss hole.
Perfect.
From
That's
there,
really
you
animal.
see a bunch of vendors off to the side and at waiting tables here and there. A few of them are numbered, while a couple of them are just messing around. While this is a form of gathering. And you see a food table in the back, but looks like it's mostly for those who have accepted a job. And then you off to the other side, you do see a goblin who is currently picking at his toes at a reception desk.
Okay then. Is that my cue to like go somewhere?
See.
Okay. I guess I'll go over to the goblin picking his toes at reception. And I'm going to ask, have the other party members come in yet that I'm supposed to meet with?
Eh? Hey, oh, sorry. Sorry, just grooming here.
You are reception, correct?
Yep, that's my job. Swigs is the name.
Nice to
Uh,
meet you, Swigs.
oh, thank you. Well, let's see here. What's your name, ma'am?
Echo?
Let's take a look through the portfolios. Did I show everyone? Do you see a goblin pop up? Roll 20.
No.
Not that I can see.
I am by a tea table.
I only see Taryn, Black Cat, myself, and Spazzy.
Okay. It's got to do it. Save. Hit the button.
Aha! Now I see
There
the
we go.
face.
Okay. Alright, let's see here. Yep. Alright, Echo, I got a special request here for you. So let's see here. Oh, it's this fucking idiot. Alright. Well,
What?
don't worry about it. It's the problem you're gonna be solving. Alright. So, let's see here. Apparently,
I love that it's a WoW goblin.
I tried to make the voice for it. Alright. So what I'm seeing here is we got a local troublemaker out in Wellsdown. So you and your group are gonna be essentially giving them the clamps. All right.
The clamps?
The
You mean I kill him?
no. We're We're resolving the issue. We ain't killing the issue.
But does the clamps mean that I throw him in jail, like clamp his wrists?
Yes,
Ah,
we're bringing them in.
I see, I see.
Once the rest of the party comes in, then I'll give the rest of the details. But that's the short and sweet of it.
Why do you call it clamps? Why don't you just say I'm throwing him in jail?
Well, you see,
What?
what's the action for slapping on cuffs?
Well, first you would have to knock out the opponent so they cannot fight back. So probably a good punch or perhaps some sleeping gas or whatnot.
You like to go into depth there.
I don't beat around the bush. I say what I mean. You asked me a question, so I answered it. Was that the incorrect answer? Is sleeping gas forbidden here?
No.
Oh, good, good.
Well, didn't guess this one to be very formal. Alright. Well, Echo, since you will be essentially the main person for starting the mission, and as we wait for everyone else, you'll be the first one to sign the guild papers here. So, I would like your name signed here. Here's the documentation. Here's the ink and the quill. Name right on that line.
Okay,
And just because I have to read the quote here, all guild missions are magically tracked. Signing your name and bind you to this mission. Failure leaves you with failure marks. Constant failures results in you being banned from the guild.
Ah, I see, I see. Is this the guild?
Yes, we are the guild.
Ah, I see. So I take my claw and dip it in the ink and just, instead of using the quill, just write my name with my claw.
At least it's actually the ink that's enchanted, but alright.
Well, yeah, yes, I use the ink right there.
Well, thank you. It's just Echo, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Alright. Alright. Mission is started. The client is also notified on the other side that the mission has now been getting members. Alright. We'll wait for the rest of the party, and if you could just like head over to that table, but also you are now able to pick something from the food table. Right now, there's a farm that kind of went out of business, so this is the last of the grains for them. So we're gonna be starting to run out of bread soon. It's literally just bread. It's like dinner rolls. It's 2 slices of bread sandwich. It's just bread.
You
And apparently there's like a hockey puck sized bread. It's just crumbs.
you only eat bread here?
Oh no, it's the guild's funding for always having food on the table for the active working adventurers here. Right now it's just bread. Because all the loaves have been already taken away.
So you give bread, but it's the last of your bread?
Ain't close to it yet.
I'm good. I'm good. You can keep your not long lasting bread.
But it's good bread. All right, well, go over there, take a seat.
It's cool.
Hey, I'ma just take this pillow right here and sit right there.
Oh, that's just the player page.
Well, I'm sitting on this pillow then. I'll just go over to a random table and sit down then.
If you actually want the real thing, it may chug your browser.
I want it.
I know now I know there's a real thing. I gotta try. Ooh. Okay, wait. So where was the goblin dude? Where is reception?
Corner. I'm pinging it.
Okay. I'ma just sit like right here then. I don't know if the ping is working.
Re-grab your token again.
Yeah, from the journal, from your character sheet. If you click it, it opens up your character. Oh, there you go.
What corner?
Hee.
Oh, I see it.
Wait, what is that? What is this blank?
This one?
Yeah.
Why is mine blank?
Did you upload your picture in both the token and your portrait?
I did.
Hold on. I am a... Oh, I never attached it. 1 second.
It wasn't me.
It was me. It was my bad. I'm fixing things.
Hi,
Oh, God.
Chan.
Oh god. Save. Okay, now highlight your token by selecting it so it's highlighted. Delete it by hitting the delete button on your keyboard. And do that again.
Okay. Ta-da!
There we go. Okay. Alright, so it should be over here. Alright. And for your stream, you're probably have a like light tavern music going in the background. So it's not dead air.
Deader.
Alright. Spazzy, roll a d4.
Nick Fury, it would appear you're not dead after all.
4.
I got 4.
Alright, Mazzy, go ahead and describe your character.
Do I have to?
Just for a better description for everyone else. And the
No, I
courtesy
know.
of the stream.
I was just messing with you.
I know.
AKA just being bratty.
Yeah. They have black hair, very pale skin, kind of deadly, like grayish. And they're very quiet. They're also an artificer.
Ah, my second artificer.
It's one of my favorites, so I chose a different subclass than alchemist this time.
The other one's armor.
Alchemist is wrong.
There.
What?
Your
Artillerist?
Artillerist? Something like that?
Yeah, you on the character page I see as artillerist.
Yes.
Okay.
They want to blow things up.
They want
Little bit.
How do you say your name? Illel?
Yes.
Illel. As you approach and enter this establishment from the front door, which Cove is currently standing in, which she needs to quickly back up.
I'm on.
Where am I supposed to be standing?
On the carpet.
Right there.
By
Gotcha.
the carpet.
Alright.
It's really
you-
hard to see the doors. I also don't have my glasses on.
Yeah,
I fucking help.
Alright, as you enter this establishment, you see many adventurers here and there, and from there, through all the loud hustle and bustle, you do see a goblin currently poking at a piece of paper. Like literally holding it in front of him and trying to poke his hands through it. But keeps bending.
Okay, I walk up to them,
Like,
kind of look at them, like questioningly. Confused.
oh, Elmis, what can I help you with?
Let's see. Illel just kind of looks at him and nods.
Hello, miss. What can I do for you?
Illel points at the paper.
Oh, I was just trying to poke holes in it. I want to see if my sharp nail that I made to a fine point can actually pierce it. but apparently it can't.
I'm 100% eavesdropping.
Let's see. I gotta think about how to do this.
The pen and quill is still there.
Hmm.
The pen and
The
quill
pen
is
and
still
quill.
laid out. Sorry, the ink and quill is still laid out.
Is there paper around?
He's not holding the paper very heavily. So if you want to snatch it from him,
I'm gonna snatch it, right? I'm an
Hey,
adventurer.
hey, oh, whoa, oh,
And hold on, I think I know Goblin. So in Goblin. Let me see. Hold
oh,
on, I
wait,
gotta
stop,
go look.
stop! Don't use that ink. Stop at the high part.
Yeah, I know Goblin.
Okay, stop. Okay, here, let me get the normal ink. Don't want to waste that. All right, here's the normal ink.
Ella grabs it and puts adventure and points at herself.
Oh, you want the silent type, the one that I don't know, went across the neck and then you can't speak.
She looks at the goblin and just opens her mouth, and there's no tongue.
Ew. So instead of it would go chop. All right. Okay, so here's how we go, Toots. I got here a mission. We got a lunatic outside in Wellsdown that needs a little beat up, and take him back home. Essentially, cage him up. And we got already the main host going on him, and they need backup. Hence the furry lady over there at the table.
Ella looks at them.
I nod.
Ella just looks back at the goblin.
All right. You willing to take this mission up?
Ella just gives a thumbs up.
Alrighty. Here's the paper for you to sign your name on. Now, the ink that you attempted to use is magical ink. Thus, reading this out. Thus, signing the contract, you are magically bound to the mission's completion. Failure results in failure marks
Before he finishes, Illo grabs the thing and just signs it and walks towards the lion.
Magically binds you to the mission, and okay, there she goes. All right. Well, that's less breadth of effort that I have to take. Oh, also there's bread. Take one.
Illo just looks back and gives him a shrug.
Oh, okay then. Everyone's taking all the good bread.
Why would we want your bread if you're running out?
It's the last of it. They're trying to get rid of it.
Oh my lord.
People have already taken the baguettes, the croissants, the big ass loaves.
Oh my fuck, okay. And she just takes a piece of the bread he obviously does not want.
Oh no, it's a whole table spread.
Oh, which one do you want me to eat?
Any of them. They're just trying to get rid of the scraps, and
Point at a fucking piece of bread.
we're in the pit, ma'am. It ain't the best. Down here is considered low class, and we're the only main establishment to actually hold all this stuff because we're actually organized.
You are the one that is telling me that I have to eat this bread. Point at a piece of fucking bread you want me to eat, or I will not eat it.
Here, take that. It's wrapped in paper. It's literally 2 pieces. It's bread sandwich.
Okay, I just take that.
Well, at least you ain't the other elves. Took that and put the bread to my face and just called me an idiot sandwich. I was about to punch the fucker.
I go over and do that because he told me to do it.
No, I was just saying what an idiot did before.
So you
I
don't.
didn't tell you to do it. I'm just exclaiming
So
what
you,
relation to that piece of bread in the past.
so you don't want me to do that.
Please don't.
Okay. And I start to eat the bread.
Thank you. Freak roll a d4. Call even or odds.
Okay, I will call odds. And I rolled a 2.
You picked yourself.
Magic.
Taryn?
Taran.
Taran. Alright, Taran. As you walk up to this establishment, go ahead and describe your character.
Yep, and if anyone wants to pull it up, the picture I uploaded into the chat on Discord, you want to pull the picture up? You see a person's very heavily covered. He has a big, large backpack, a kind of tiny shovel hanging off it. Of all things, a warhammer on his back. His hand is wrapped up in like bandages and cloth, hood pulled over. What skin you can see from his fingers is very looks like he's been out in the sun a lot. It's very tan. His hood's pulled low, but his face is covered in this. It looks like a mask with a leather portion in front, and these like 3 little wooden discs that are kind of fixated on the front and on the sides of the mask. And his boots are covered in mud, just filthy, caked mud. And imagine the smell of wet dog. But at the same time, as he's walking, you almost see like dead flowers are kind of spilling out of his pockets as he walks by.
Wet dog.
As he walks in, he looks around the area and sees the goblin. I'm guessing the goblin over at the table or at the bar.
He is currently gurgling his own spit.
He proceeds to walk over. Taran does. He stops in front and just kind of looks at him, waiting patiently.
Gurgling. Hawking and spit off to the side. What can I do for you, sir?
He tilts his head to the side and then responds in goblinoid. Work request. Here for job.
You know what? I love the appreciation of Goblin right now. You're the second person who knows Goblin.
Very handy language. Gets you around.
Oh yeah. Me and my brothers and sisters, and aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, anywhere. We're all over the place. Just look for glue toes. Alright? Most of them are alive, I assume. I haven't heard from Auntie since. For a long while. She might be dead. I'm not too sure. I may be the last one. Anyways, let's see here. I got a mission for, a crazy ass lunatic in the local area. You willing to take it?
Sounds good. Any chance of undeath?
Possibly. You're going to Wellsdown. There's gonna be a lot of undead out there. Mostly the unsavory because of the coven. The evil black magics and all that, raising the undead.
Very good. I'll be sure to put them back in the ground.
Oh, please do. Alright. So we're gonna be taking this crazy lunatic mission. Here's the paper. Take that ink there and sign on that line right there. This one, Matt. And he recites the fine print of magically tracked and possible consequences of failure.
He nods, and eventually he does sign when he's done. He puts
All right.
back, and he puts his hands together and does like a little
All right.
thank you bow.
Let's see here. Turan, right?
Correct.
Alright. Well, I see you're in a mask, so I'm not too sure if you're able to eat. There's some bread over there. It's the last of it. Most of the people have taken the good stuff.
Any offering is beneficial. Thank you. And he walks over towards the table. He looks for the older bread, more crunchy.
There's one that definitely has been bitten into, but as soon as it's bitten, you can see the ingrain of the teeth marks, but they didn't take a bite out of it. They just bit, tasted, stopped, put it back, so you could tell a corner of it's soggy.
He'll take that one. He walks over. He'll sit at. There's a nearby table, one that's close to, and then you just see him he's like I think like a squirrel. He's kind of picking at little chunks out, and this slips, pushes it underneath the mask, and kind of nibbling at it, pulling out little small pieces.
A red tiefling that's sitting at the table looks over to you and just questioningly looks at you as he twirls his mustache. Well, I do say, sir, you're picking that like a little chipmunk.
God, you make it last. Enjoy every bite.
You know, some bread makes you fat, right?
Oh, don't worry. I'll definitely burn the pounds off in the sun, on the field. Soldier's work is never done. He starts to go.
My goodness, this place attracts weird ass people all the time. Anyways, well, nice to meet you, son. Name's Sylvester Hyduckenshud. If you need anything, I'm about to head on a mission, so I'm not too much of a chit chat at the moment.
Go in peace. My name is Taran. May we meet on pleasant terms.
Nice to meet you, Taran Silla. Alright. Okay, and the last.
Where did I get yeeted?
Where did you go? Oh, there you are.
To the nose.
Where did you move me to? Okay. I was in front of the door, and then you moved me. I was like, oh, I am gone.
To the wastelands of San Francisco.
Alright. As Cove, you come in clippity clop right into this establishment here. It is as I say, a little lively here and there. And with people actually eating the remaining bits of the bread, which very little is left that you can see off to the side. So you're wondering, I want some of that. As well as you do see a goblin over there in the corner behind a desk. You can see his ears from under from the table. Looks like he's currently busy at the moment.
Meow. Oh. Hi, friend.
As he pokes his head up to see, in utter surprise, you see a big ass loaf of bread that he's munching on. He quickly shoves it and hides it. What can I do for you, ma'am?
I am here for a quest.
I got water. Okay, I'm good. Alright. Let's see here. You willing to take on a local menace?
Sure.
Alright. You ready to make yourself look like a hero?
Sure.
I love your spunk, kid. Alright. So here, take this magic ink. Sign right here on this piece of paper, and you'll be assigned to this mission.
Okay. Instead of signing my name, I just draw fairy wings and call it good.
Oh boy, the client's not going to be able to read that. What do I call you, ma'am?
Cove.
Alright, well, that's the client's got to figure that one out. Alright, Cove. Paper signed. Let's see here. There's some bread over there. Not very much left. It's mostly the scraps at this point. And this is probably the last of it. And from the looks of it, it is that cat lady over there. That elf that can't speak. And I assume he came from a biohazard. Because he's got a shovel and a mask.
Okay. And I walk over to the table. Also, I didn't describe myself. Whoops.
I 100% didn't give myself a feat.
I did.
Go ahead and describe yourself, Cove.
I am a satyr. I'm like average height. I have green outfit on, orange hair, and I have pixies that just kind of chill within my hair, on my shoulders, and flutter about me.
And probably very hard-headed.
Yes. So my horns aren't that big. They're more like what you see on young deer. I do not have big horns.
Like spike heads?
Yes. I have very tiny horns.
Aw.
So I go to the table to grab bread, but instead of eating it, I just give it to my pixies.
All right.
And then, and then I go over here.
All right. All right. Well, let's get everyone's gathered. All right. Come up to the table. Local menace team.
Stand behind me.
All right. Well, most of you here anyway, and within earshot. All right. So we got a lady out there who in Wellsdown. You're gonna be going into. Let's see here. You got to get to a tavern village named the Big Nanny, and from there you got to deal with a local menace that's been. Well, they say he's trying to help people, but it's causing more issues than help, and he's been doing constantly. He's even in costume. The biggest notable thing is if you ever do see him, the biggest thing that the witness have said, he's wearing a moose skull helmet.
I immediately look at the fawn when you say that.
And let's see here, he's calling himself Moosebane. And let's see here, it's about 3 villages down, so you gotta go past the Phoenixing Spirits. You gotta go past the recent renamed Singing Octopus, and then you'll hit Big Nanny, and you'll find the client over there. Other than that, you're supposed to reprimand him, bring him in, probably like knock him out, come to his senses if need be, and bring him back to the client, and then the client will sign the documentation that actually leads back to the papers you've signed. And if I see it as a good mark, then yeah, you guys will get paid. If I don't see it within about 4 days, we got to contact the client, see if it's still what's up over there. And if the client marks it off, then you ain't getting anything. And that's your first failure marks. Other than
Okay.
the client will let you know the rest of the information, possibly where to find this crazy ass person. And yeah, that's roughly about it. That's the whole spick and spiel.
Understood. In Goblin, he says.
I love this man. He speaks my language.
So we go?
Yep, just take the mass elevator over there. Right out. Go see most right outside. Just watch out for pickpockets, cause as the deeper levels you go in the pit here, the unsavourable handsy people want your stuff.
Elevator.
Yep, it's a big ass elevator that's also carries mining material from the mines down below. We only got one type. We only got one type of elevator, so you're sharing it.
Where elevator?
It's just roughly right outside. As soon as you step out the door, you'll see it. It's got a big ass crane, cranks, and
Okay.
rope.
And she runs out the door.
Oh dear God, she goes. Love that spunk.
Duran.
Gonna follow me to the
Taran does a polite bow, and then he starts walking just at a normal pace, following in that direction.
I just live in the silence for a little bit there, as everyone's deciding on if they're going to actually follow me out or not.
I'm going at a slower pace. I'm not really worried. I'm not rushing, but I'm going in that direction.
Echo follows.
Same.
Hi, Duck. Can I assist you? Can you not just sit there and lick one spot on my arm over and over again? I would appreciate it.
Now,
Alright, so the group goes out and leaves the establishment and heads to the mass elevator. also known as the mass lift. I'll probably mix the two words together or back and forth.
The massive shaft.
Is that what you want right now?
I mean, I'm okay with it.
Mazzy, pick one.
I mean, what's considered
What?
massive? How's DMing?
I responded to you.
They're
That's
Asian.
valid. That's valid. I mean, they're the
As
DM,
you
so they
all
get to pick.
as you all go into the elevator, it closes shut, and most of it is just like just a couple minecarts with loose gravel here and there. There's not much people on here, so your pockets are safe. Mostly just tired ass workers delivering cargo loads here and there.
Can I use
And
that? Is that a feat or is that just a training?
that is a training. You will have that training.
Cool.
It's also detailed with firearms, but it's never well known. So I just cleaned it up and made it more apparent. But only one range weapon, one gun. For now. All right. As you rise up into Haven itself, it is much the glamorous city as you all have seen. More middle class and high class. You do see a few more rich people out and about, and a lot more guards, and a little bit of the religious people. Though I say religious as the looks, but for the actual religion, it is more faith and belief than religion, the raw definition of religion itself.
So they're just spiritual.
Mostly, yes. This world does have gods, and you can see their pictures in the journal tab, which is Gods of Orana. And I would say do not open them for stream because those are copyrights. So it's more for private viewing
Okay.
until I figure out something out with either AI generator or something.
You're good. I want to say as we're walking past them, or like going past them at all, you all hear a hissing noise.
Where was it located on your body again?
My right arm.
Right arm itches.
I don't itch it.
It feels irritating to you right now.
I'm trying my hardest not to itch it.
Like
I'm really trying to just like
clenching
ignore
yourself really hard.
it. Yes.
All right. All right. As you all make it towards the gate and towards the outer walls, a couple of the guards stop you, and they ask for your names.
Hi,
Sorry, what was that? The mic was not clear.
I'm Cove.
Tal, I messaged you about something real quick, just to verify.
The name is Echo.
Yes, Freak, that's correct. All right, I got an echo, and I do not see a cove.
I look around for where the.
Oh, it
Oh,
might be
close.
Wings.
Oh no,
I don't see a name of wings.
No, I drew fairy wings.
Oh, so that's what that is.
Yeah. Are they
Uh,
pretty?
I am Turan. As I say in common.
Thank you. And the wings are nice, ma'am, but I would recommend for legal documents and official documents of the guild, please write your name.
But these are way more pretty than just birds.
Oh boy, here's one of the Fae.
Maybe.
Yes, man, but on official business like missions from the guild, please, next time, please, I recommend using writing your name. And for you, miss, the pale-looking one.
She just walks up and points at her name.
Does Illil have a name tag?
Hmm.
Does Illil have a name tag?
Don't you have a sheet?
Yeah, he's not showing it to you. He has it up against himself, so he can't like guess names.
Hmm. I should have a name tag. Um.
I believe,
I would
I
say
believe this one was
just say
called
you made a name
Elil.
tag in the tavern.
So Taran speaks up. He's like, I believe this one was Elil.
Oh yes, there is an Illil here. Yep, we're all good here. Everyone's marked, and you have official business leaving into Wellsdown on request of the Pit Guild.
I take
Yep.
a leaf. I take a leaf from my outfit and attach it to Illil and put their name on it.
Yep, that works. Much better. All right. Official documents are reviewed, and you are all set. Open the gate. Y'all have a nice day, and try to stay alive.
You
As
just
the
have a
gates.
leaf.
Sorry, what was that?
Spazzy, what was that?
They were talking to me.
Oh,
Ah.
As he walked
So-
by, I was like, it's just a leaf. And I like pretended to stick it on her.
Eh.
I was like,
As-
why the fuck did you grab me back?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Okay,
about
as-
it.
Alright.
as the gates start to open, you do see that Taran, he pulls out from his pocket, also spilling out more dead flowers on the ground. These kind of wooden beads. And on there is a little tag that does have the symbol of the icon of rest. And he's kind of just running his fingers, and it's kind of makes kind of a muttering to himself as they start walking.
And, Revy, what were you trying to say earlier?
Oh, I was just gonna say that I whispered to Cove that, you know, you could just put the wings with your name, and then they can't tell you can't draw it.
Fine.
Well, Jesus, I'm trying to help you, bitch.
Who's Jesus?
And Mazzy, you let's see here. The way you read it, that's your magazine size, that's your damage type, and that's your effective range to non-effective range.
Okay.
Guess who already has to pee?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
And
why don't we?
and for Tehran, do you have the symbol visible when you do that?
If someone were to try to look at it, it just has the little, it's think like prayer beads, but it's like
Yeah.
a little tag on there with the wood that has like it's like carved into it, like it's like he made it himself almost. So if anyone
Ah.
like tried to look at it, they could probably make it out. They just have
The
got-
guard sees you and he makes a quick comment. Thank you for your service, and may you find many to lay to rest out there.
They will return where they belong. As he nods and starts walking forward.
Are you from fucking Warhammer?
Not
Eh?
Warhammer, but I don't know if that's the thing in
Inspired?
Warhammer, but maybe kind of.
I just all I can see is a Warhammer, like 40k thing.
Well, from what I
The way
learned
you're
about this
talking.
world,
It could be pinned like that for how dark it is. Alright, as you all head out, there is a very clear sign pointing in a direction of where the first stop would be. And for what was told, the first stop along the path is the Fennec and Spirits. You guys head over to that village.
Right, that is in this world, isn't it?
Yep, same world.
You are welcome. I got rid of another spider friend.
I like spiders.
Oh dear.
Yes, but this was a big spider.
And
Why don't you get rid of the other one?
as I said, we had a friend. I didn't say I wanted to get rid of them.
Well, they're outside.
So you could go
Also,
get it if you want it, is what she's saying.
also, Mazzy, do you remember?
I think so. Is this what I think it is?
I had it written because of that stupid story you told me.
Amazing.
Oh dear.
You know what it is?
I gave
don't-
hints.
Wasn't Freak there for that though?
All I can say is I found it very stupid, and I decided to want to kill it. Alright. As you all turn to make your way to the Phoenix and Spirits, you arrive in a small tavern village, and for what you can see is mostly a small self-sustaining village. And for what you can see, you do see a fox, like a tavern sign with a fox and little wisps around them
Oh.
as the little tavern sign. And this place is a little bit lively for how close it is to Haven. Thus, there is active trade and a couple actual craftsmen in the small market. Do you guys wish to try your wares here, or look for wares, or continue on to the next tavern village?
How are we on supplies?
I'll look at my
Here,
sheet.
set this down.
Also, if you're wondering about your gold, I only do gold because change is hard, and math. But Shanty Math Rocks is enough. Now, go ahead. If you question about how much gold you have for your levels and such, roll a D100 at 50.
Well,
Nice. 69 plus 50.
Nice.
So 119.
I have 60. I mean, it makes sense. I'm from the woods. What do I need gold for?
I gotta go
You
look
see-
at something.
You see Turan as he reaches to the mask and he pops off one of the wooden circles, and he reaches in his bag. He pulled out a smaller bag and starts pouring this kind of like you see almost like a purplish dust kind of pouring into it, and it gives off this it gives off a lavender scent. I think I might be needing more incense. As he collects it back on there.
Gotta keep the good smell.
Gotta keep the rot out.
I gotta figure.
Are you making me count arrows?
Do it.
If you're using a bow with arrows,
Yes, I have a longbow.
you have a quill that holds max of 20.
I can't buy more than 20.
See,
So try to buy more.
I mean, you could get another quill and just, like, have it on your waist or something.
I also have a large backpack.
I believe the
doesn't
max
give
for
me-
a quill is 20.
It's a quiver.
Quiver, sorry.
Y'all both said quill, and I'm like, am I writing?
I only said quill because he said quill and I didn't feel like looking up what it actually was.
It's a quiver. Can I hold two then? And I have like
Yeah.
my longbow.
There has always
across?
been in history known, like one on the waist, one on the back, one at your hips.
Right. Okay. Cool. I want to go buy another.
Okay. So the best possible thing would be looking for a leather worker.
Except for Taran, who needs incense.
Looking for incense, a flower shop, or maybe some scented oils.
I
Ah,
think I need a red gem.
How are you going to convey that to us?
I was telling Tao, not you.
Oh,
and Echo. Anything from the markets?
I don't think I need anything.
Okay.
the one who's prepared.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I have rations and shit. I don't think I need anything.
All right,
And
Tehran.
this is more for thematic, so.
Yeah. Tehran.
Mhm.
As you go around and separating from the group a little bit, as you all agree to do a little shopping and meet back at the tavern once you're all done, and if Echo decides to, I don't know, step into the tavern for a little drink here and there, Tehran, as you look around, you do catch, a little whiff of some nice scents, actually, as you look over, and there is a tiny little flower stall that sells, as you were looking for, flowers, crushed powder, incense, and from the looks of it, a little makeup here and there. And you see a mildly middle-aged woman. I'm probably gonna say simply human because good default. And she has noticed you approaching. Oh, hello, sir, ma'am. Would you like some flowers or any fancy incense for any loved ones or possibly yourself?
I'll hold up the beads showing the sigil, the symbol of the god of the one of rest. Yes, I will need some replenish my incense and flowers.
Ah, I see. Thank you for those who you lay to rest.
Of course, of course.
Let's see. On the typical men of faith for the god of rest, we do have several incense. Is there a particular scent you're after?
Partial to lavender, also
Lavender.
citrus.
Citrus. Okay. Sadly, I'm not have access to citrus. That is more inside of Haven, as they are well more self-supplied and stocked for how big of a city they are. As I'm just a small local stall here. I do have lavender. I can help with that. If you give me a bit, I could crush some up for you and have that all ready. Will you be interested in anything else aside from your lavender?
I look at the flowers. What like kind of what am I seeing? Like roses, sunflowers, honeysuckle, foxtail. Those.
You'll find the majority of them, yeah. But the more
Thanks.
exotic ones, like citrus, obviously, that's a fruit, so.
I'll take a bouquet. Like I say, I pick out some like mix of flowers, and I kind of
Okay,
and I'll kind of like makeshift a bouquet.
okay. Let's see here. Faithful use and a bouquet. Are we visiting someone by chance?
Always good to have an offering when you want to rest.
Ah, I see. All right. As a follower of faith, normally I would just do about 10, but for a lovely bouquet as you have made, I will let this all for you just for 2.
He gives them 5 and thanks them for their business.
Ah, thank you.
As he loads up the bouquet into the bag and also fills refilling his stock of the incense in his containers. And,
Alright.
and bows and may the faith keep you well and may your rest come peaceful. And he leaves.
She nods. She bows her head in return. Alright, and let's see here. All right, Cove. As you clop along through the slightly crowded street of the fog the Fennec and Spirits. You're looking around, and you do see a few skins being hanged, an actual tanner, rack, and from what you can spot, um, a leather worker off to the side who has a long stretch of a stall with a lot of working tools behind it, actively working.
I just kind of walk on up to it. Hello.
Oh, hello, miss. What can I do for you? As a large, brawly, hairy human, good default, greet you.
Hi. I need a new quiver full of arrows.
Ah, I see. What's wrong with the one on your back?
Oh, I like it. I just need more.
Ah, I see. Well, there is a dwarf further down, who will help you on the arrow part. But for me, yes, I could definitely get you a new quiver. Is there anything particular in design that you prefer to fancy? As well as, if that one's on your back, more commonplace would be your waist and your hip. Which one would you like me to make for you?
Waist.
Go for the waist. All right.
And design
Vert.
like this, and I just hold up one of the pixies.
Ah, that's a fine little pixie right there.
Design like this.
Ah, I see. Yep, just give me a second to keep staring, burn it into my brain. Yep, there we go. Alright. Let's see here, fancy engraving, embellishment, embroidery. Let's see here. Since we're doing a waist, it is a bit smaller. Do you want me to make it compact to still fit your 20?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. Alright, with that, I'd probably say about 15 will do ya. But you do have to wait on this one a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Alright, thank you. You pay him the 15, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Alright, let me go get my son. We'll stretch this leather out, get it going, and get all made for you. Should
What
be
is it?
about an hour-ish.
Oh, that's not long. Okay.
The last time I saw him, I got a leash.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Yep, same guy.
I forgot you got a leash last time for my hair.
Alright, and Ill?
Oh, God.
Yes, I need a bag, and I need a red gem or crystal worth at least 100.
Okay. Let's see here.
So basically, Ilil's just wandering around trying to find a shop.
Alright. As you look around, you do come across, like, fancy little gardening bags, like little hemp, cotton, and rucksacks. But if you're looking for a little bit more fancier, you do spot Cove, had just finished her business and has turned around to possibly spend her time around a little bit more in the markets, but she is currently at the leather worker if you're looking for more of a fancier bag.
Okay, I walk up to them.
Hello, miss. I'm currently on a commission here, but what can I do for you?
Is there a piece of paper and a quill around anywhere?
There is not.
Fuck. Is there like bags laid out?
Yeah, there are like some simple ones that have already been made that's hanging as display and quickly, off the hook to quickly sell.
She looks at one of the bags and points at the bag, and then points at her shirt to indicate color.
Oh, you're looking for a bag with what color is your shirt?
Black.
Oh, okay. You're looking for a dark tan bag?
She shakes her head yes, and then she
Okay.
brings up her hands to do like a medium-sized bag.
Okay. I could trim something down a little bit there, modify a couple things, and the who died?
Hmm.
It's the bot that died. I couldn't get to work.
Oh,
Like,
I'll
who
deal
just
with that
left?
later.
Yeah. But yeah, probably for ambience, it's just a busy Market Street town. Market Street.
Oh, I have Juice World playing in my ears.
Just to, keep some form of ambience. You could personally choose your own. I'm working with Dead Air right now. Alright, yep, I could get that fitted, so that's pretty easy. Probably say, eh, I'll get rid of one pretty quick and make one for you. About 2 gold.
2 gold. She
Yep.
hands him 4.
Oh, thank you. Hey, Sonny, go get that, one of the kebabs down at the food stalls. Getting a little hungry. Yep, thank you. Oh, and tell that dwarf he's a bitch.
Papa says you're a witch.
And now I need to find a gem store.
Alright, as you quickly do that, that will be about, just give me, I do have to finish this commission first, so it is queued up for an hour.
Okay.
But yeah, meet back in about an hour and I'll have yours quick and done.
Did I fuck this
Uh,
up? No, okay.
As you give me your time and as you look around, let's see here. You see a few knickknacks here and there. You do see a stall that sells small handcrafted jewelry and also some polished rocks. You can't tell if it is high quality rocks or gems or stuff like that,
Okay.
but it would be the closest thing that you can to what you would like.
Gotcha. Okay. So she walks over there. Is it a store or a hut?
It's a stall. It's like
Oh.
those Skyrim stalls that people just stand behind and it's just displayed on the stall table.
Are there price tags on said shiny rocks?
You can see tiny little cut gems for like, like rings or like little necklaces that are tied to that are held in the jeweler thing, in the little claw thing, but it's all like strung on like string, like no actual chain, no gold. It's just like simple tiny little rocks.
That's what it says.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
But most of them are saying like 20-ish, 10 to 20. There's a 50.
What
Is it?
colors are there?
You see an assortment of color between all 12 birthday months of color.
Okay.
And
So
you see an old lady sitting down, and she can't really get up. She's just looking up at you from behind the counter. Like, hello, miss. What can I help you find?
something up. Okay. How do I do this? She looks at the assortment of rocks and picks out like a couple of red and a couple of black gems if there are black gems or crystals or whatever, till it reaches about 100 gold.
Ah,
And then I kind of hold them out like this.
all of them, or are you looking for something larger?
Shakes head yes and says buy all of them and pulls out gold.
Ah, I see. Okay. See here. For the little necklace and a ring, a little band, a ring band, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
The necklace and let's see here, a bracelet and an earring. So you have 2 like reds and 2 blacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be 105.
105. She pulls out the rest of her gold and just hands it all to her, which is like 110 gold.
Oh, Miss, you did pay me extra here with the. You have an extra 5 that you gave me.
She doesn't even hear it. She just has her spoils and walks away.
Oh. Oh, I think she intends to give me this. She was more shiny on the rocks. Okay. Well, that's more food for me.
How many pieces did I get? 4, you said?
Yep. 2 black, 2 red. Each one about 25, worth 25. She put tax on it,
Gotcha. Okay.
but in total it reaches your 100.
Wait, I gave that so.
All right, and with your shopping list on that, Echo, where are you wandering off to?
I'm going to go look for a barrel of water.
Like one of those small barrels or like a keg size?
Like a keg size, like just standing anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's like clean water or dirty water.
Around the tavern, you do see a little, like, rain collector barrel full of water. You can't see the bottom. It is a little murky because you are essentially on the edge of going into the swamp.
Okay, and I'm just gonna stick my whole right arm in it because it's driving me insane.
Let's see here. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck. Ah. 21.
All right, as you put your arm in, the itchiness and the stinging goes away, but as you look at, like you have your whole arm in there,
Yes.
and so your face is close to the water anyway, and you see a blurry outline look of your reflection, but you can clearly tell you're not smiling.
Am I smiling on the
You're
outside?
Nope, you're just like the relief look, like ah. It's like so your mouth is open, making the sound going ah. But as you look at the murky reflection, you're not smile. What looks back at you is a menacing smile.
I just look away. I'm trying not to look at it.
All right, and as you pull your arm out, and then you like whip your arm to like whip the
The water off.
the water off, pat it down, brush it, so that way you get your fur loose and open into the air to air dry.
Yep. And then I'm just gonna go, let's see. I'm gonna go see what, Spazzy and Mazzy's characters are doing. Because
Okay.
I don't like religious stuff, so I definitely don't want to go see what, Turan is doing.
Damn. Alright, as you go through, walking through the market, you brush up against a couple people, like, oops, sorry, sorry, didn't get in your way, mean to get in your way. And you look around, it's like, oh, yep, I could definitely see the pixies are floating about her. And you walk up and you meet, Cove. I still have to get used to your names.
Oh yeah, Cove.
East.
Oh no, I was reminding myself your name is Cove.
Oh, okay. I was like, I've been addressed. Yes.
Yep, I'm a
Oh,
just stand there.
and it's almost like you could change your name onto the Roll20 so we could remember.
I thought it was changed.
It isn't.
No,
Is it because Tell moved stuff?
there's
You have to hit
still
you gotta change
Spazzy
in
and
the
Mazzy.
cogwheel.
I don't remember how to change it.
In the cogwheel in the upper right corner, there'll be a part that says display name. You can change it there.
It's a lot of work. You do it
I
for
don't
me.
see display
I
name.
can't reach through and touch your computer.
It's under display, personalization and display. It's really hard to say for some.
Words.
But shouldn't it automatically do it? It did before.
I think it saves to each like individual.
Oh, that's lame. It changed it last time.
Okay, there you go. All right, Echo, you walk up to Cove, who is currently, being a little cheerful here and there, cheerfully waiting for her commission to get done.
I'ma just stand there.
Say nothing?
Yep.
I noticed a shadow. I'm now in the shade.
Okay.
That's it. I said I'm just bouncing on, like, rocking back and forth on my hooves, waiting, and then I'm probably bored at this point, actually. So instead, I just wander staying nearby where he's working, the human,
Mhm.
and just sit down somewhere and pull out my flute.
I'm just gonna be watching the pixies. I'm not even looking at you. I'm just watching the pixies that are flying around your head. Like a cat does.
But yeah, well, I pull out the flute and I start to play. Do I have to roll a performance?
Yes.
Yes.
Always.
Oh, not 20 plus 1.
Hell yeah.
Charisma is my dump stat.
Noise.
And as I play my little pixies dance as well, like they just mess around with each other, like push each other, dance.
All right.
I wait.
As you make a little festive music here and there, and your pixies play around you, hovering around, grabbing each other in the arms and just spinning around, and letting off a nice light glow with a jolly tune. A couple of the bystanders and market goers, bob their head to the music a little bit. And you do, not seeing anything around, they just flick a couple of coins at you. And by the end of your song and little tune, you made about you made 18 gold.
Pays for my quiver.
All right. And with that, Taryn, as you finish your flower and scent going, you hear music coming from the distance, and you wonder what that is. As you approach and break through the crowd, you do see Cove wrapping up her little performance. If I said Terran, I meant Tehran.
Oh, sorry. So I just kind of wait patiently. When I see the performance, I kind of clap, and I'll make my way to the bar where we said we're going to wait.
Okay. And let's see here. Hello. You finish up your jewelry shopping and you return back to the leather worker in time to at least witness the last few seconds of Cove's performance. And you also see Echo standing off to the side.
I just kind of stand behind Echo, like looking down at my hands at the jewel or crystals or gems that I just got, kind of trying to figure out how to pull all the gems off of the jewelry, like the bands and stuff.
You're just hiding in my shadow.
No, I'm just not paying attention.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Alright.
say that when I introduced my character. My character's 7 foot tall. Because Leonins are really tall.
Yes. Alright. And Miss
Actively being tied.
Miss
Yes?
dear lady. Yep. Yep, your commission's done.
Here? Okay.
I'm sorry if I offended.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Mazzy is tying something around my wrist.
Shibari time!
It is not Shibari time. It's something she's crocheting, and I don't know what she's doing. But okay, she literally walked up, put it around my wrist, tied it, and walked away with it.
This is a gift you have been given.
Apparently. How did you get this?
Alright, and with
It is
that.
never not Shibari time.
Alright. And let's see here. Oh, Miss the
Yes,
the
yes.
one that's behind. Oh no, the other one.
I
Illa looks up.
walk to
I
the
pointed at her name
move to the
tag.
side.
She has one eye, and I put it on her.
Here you go. I got your bag as well. I was mostly just waiting it for just to settle, but I was able to get your bag done while hers was being dried. So, there's your quiver with a waist strap, so that works right there. And here is your bag, ma'am.
I immediately start wandering off towards the door.
You said wander off to where?
To the dwarf.
Okay.
The one who's gonna make the arrows.
Okay.
Are you just practicing your chains?
Yep.
Okay.
And as you approach the blacksmith, you could definitely tell by the banging of the hammer. You see a white bearded dwarf that's currently banging on a currently heated piece of metal.
I shout to be heard over the banging. Hello, friend!
What? I can't hear you. And he's still banging. He's not even stopping.
I just hold up the empty quiver.
Oh, that piece of shit. Made you that piece of crap. I assume you want arrows, huh? Oh, alrighty. Let me quickly get this quenched. He drops the hot piece of melted metal into a bucket of oil.
It's
He turns over.
Okay, hold up.
Thank you.
Hold up. How? You know how fucking forgery works, but you forgot the word for quiver.
It's the quenchiest.
Thank you. Hey, I like watching a bunch of like the old man at arms when they make video game weaponry from into real swords.
You couldn't remember quiver.
I had a brain fart. All right.
My quill to hold all of my arrows.
All right. He gathers up some steel tip arrows for you. How many would that be, Miss?
20.
20. All right. Well, I got a bundle here for you. And if we're doing 20, let's see here. I'll partially let it go for 25 because you were using the quiver for that douchebag down there.
I hand over the 25.
With no questions asked?
No.
Okay. Hate that guy. Alright, he collects your gold and he hands you the metal tipped arrows.
I attach the quiver to my waist and immediately put the arrows in.
Yep. Do a special mark for this bundle of arrows. Steel tipped, +1 damage.
Okay.
All right, and with that, the Tehran is waiting at the tavern, and you guys have finished your shopping. Is there anything else to prepare?
I'm gonna order a
I just want to mend the gems after I get them off the stuff together.
Okay. You were able to discard it from its crowning. I assume that's the term for it. And you have the raw gems themselves. They are a bit small, and you polish them up a little bit because it's not the best for an old lady. But you do have essentially 4 pieces in total, totaling 100. Worth a minimum worth of 100.
Perfect.
You said it has a +1,
Plus 1 to damage.
so would it just be the +1 arrows in D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure before I add them. Then I don't have to do the math. D&D Beyond will do it for me. I'm lazy.
Yes. Aren't we all?
Yes.
Alright, and as you all have gathered your things, nod to each other, and you all reconvene to Turan, who is patiently
Uh,
waiting.
So at the bar. I'd ordered a pitcher of water and a pint, and I've actually taken off the mask, and it's just sitting on the bar next to me. But my hood is still pulled down. I'm just drinking.
Okay, let me quickly see here. Where'd I put? Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you, sir. Here's your order. And must I say, you're looking mighty fine today. A big hulking orc is slowly talking to you. As well as, oh, here. It goes with every drink. He pushes over a small dish cup full of nuts.
I thank you for your offering.
No
Yeah,
problem.
So I'm just kind of sitting there, out munching on the nuts, taking a drink.
Yep. And from the window, you do see the your 3 members waiting outside.
I'll see if they'll come inside. I'm just gonna sit there eating and drinking.
Echo, Cove, and Elil. You don't see Tarnan. Taran around.
I'm gonna go in the bar.
Oh, look, there he is.
Same. And I'm gonna sit at a table. And can I infuse 2 things really quick?
Yes.
Okay. I want to infuse that black bag that I just got with replicate.
Magic item.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna replicate magic item and do bag of holding.
Okay.
Always.
And then with the gems, I'm gonna create a homunculus servant.
Oh god.
Which you go Tao. So you don't have to search.
Let's see here. Tiny construct. Okay. So, if I remember correctly, tiny is essentially the size of maximum size is like a basketball size, while minimum size is like a baseball.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
I'm still thinking about how it looks.
Okay, I was about to ask that. So, okay. We have the general shape of it.
I'm just imagining Claptrap.
Oh no. Alright. As you sit at a table, you work on this bag. It doesn't take you very long. You're well versed to this. You just need the appropriate materials and components. But you do conjure and create both items.
So it's gonna look like a red raven with the black eyes.
Ah. Mechanical or like full
It's made
like
gem, probably, or crystal.
oh gem looking? Okay.
Mhm.
Shit, where's my pen? There's my pen. You guys have a separate notebook.
Are we that special?
Special comes with a quotation marks around it.
Yes, it does. So it shares my
Okay.
initiative.
Initiative.
That's the word I'm looking for. It shares and it goes right after me.
Okay. And let's see here. Anyone else in this tavern, or we're just grabbing everyone to head out?
Head out.
I about head out.
I'm waiting. No one's approaching me yet, so I'm just sitting here.
I just walk up to Taryn after doing that stuff, and kind of just tug on his sleeve.
kind of look over and pulled over.
I just point to the door.
Okay. I quickly finish off the beer and water. I take the mask and I put it over my face. I get up, pull up my bag, and start heading out.
All right. As you all head out and head towards the next tavern village, you approach a small little, speeding up the travel, you approach more like gathering of homes, like a small residential, like, circle of houses. And as you get deeper in, walking through a pretty small, nice neighborhood, you do see a tavern with a looks like a tentacle with it holding a beer mug on the sign, indicating it's a tavern for the village. And you see the name, the Singing Octopus.
The tickler. The tentacle tickler. God, I can't speak.
Do you guys continue moving on, or do you stop here?
What time of day is it at this point?
It is hard to tell. It is, I'd probably say, to give actual time, you guys probably left about, like, say, 10. All that time took about 2 hours. You're here now in the Singing Octopus village. I say about 3.
Should we press on or?
I'm pressing on.
Okay.
All right. Everyone moving on?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. As you all leave this tavern village and move on to the next one, this one feels you finally get to Big Nanny. And from there it is the biggest building you can see is the tavern, as it is 2 stories, and it's the only one that has 2 stories, and it's the most lively place. You can hear unclear audible cheering, yelling, and shouting, literally like 60 feet away from it. While all these small little homes around it are mostly just from what it looks like, this town houses the workers, and this is more like, say, a checkpoint for like bunks and a place of rest and leisure, hence the place for workers outside of the city to gather.
Was this our destination?
No clue.
I shrug.
As the DM reminds you, you are to meet the client at the Big Nanny?
No.
Let us go in then. If anything, we can try and ask directions.
Who goes in first?
I will.
I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Dex save. That is a 16 plus 1 for 17.
All right. As you reach for the door, you hear loud tumbling approaching, and you quickly sidestep as two people start rolling out and start punching each other in the face and continue rolling about another 10 feet. And they're just beating at each other.
Is it one of them?
I hope not.
They're both red in the face, not from the punches, but you could definitely tell they smell of they're piss drunk.
LL is just giggling. Thank you.
You're welcome. I was like, why do I hear Mazzy and no one else?
I look at Mazzy's character because I have not heard them make any sounds until now.
I don't know if I'd be making sound.
You
I'd
said
just
you were
be giving the
giggling.
gestures. That doesn't
You
mean I'm
can
making
giggle
noise.
without the use of your tongue.
Oh, never mind then.
You can giggle without the use of your tongue if your tongue was cut.
That's true, but they can't speak.
But
Oh,
you don't.
You just showed that your tongue was slashed.
Huh?
Oh. I was gonna say, if it's a tongue thing, you can still, like, giggle and make noises.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can still giggle if you don't speak. You
Yeah,
can
you
still
still have
make
vocal
noises.
cords.
I don't though. I can't speak.
Well, yeah, but you
Okay.
could still make noises, even if you can't speak.
I'm completely mute.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay.
I thought you meant you couldn't speak because you had your tongue cut. I didn't know it was a vocal thing. Never
Do you
mind.
guys head
I
inside?
don't look at Mazzy then.
I press on. I head into the bar.
All right. As you all step into the bar, you see a gray dwarf on top of the bar, and she's shouting at a group of people, and she eventually gives up, runs over, and starts beating the shit out of them. And she's one punching them all across the face and knocking them all out.
Go.
Quite,
Love dwarves.
quite the kerfuffle.
And as she finishes brushing off her knuckles, she turns to you. Aye, and what are you looking at?
Oh,
Sent by guild. on
that was a
mission.
scary sound. What? Maggie!
Ah, so you want them folk.
Yes.
Well, if you're with the guild, there is a lady in the back over there. Head up the stairs. She is the first door on the right.
Thank you. And I proceed in the directions.
I just follow him.
Alright, let's see here. Just going through my notes.
Where's Tweedledum and Tweedledumbass?
Following. I'm getting yelled at real quick though.
Alright. As you're being yelled at in the background, you all head up and knock on the first door, and you hear a female voice say, "Come in."
I open the door slowly, and I enter. Request for guild.
Yes. I did request a reprimanding of a gentleman. I won't say call him a gentleman anymore, sadly. Well, take a seat. I did order drinks to come up later.
I take my seat.
I
Ah,
just
yes. Now,
stand there.
Sorry, I had to yell at Mazzy. She made it so that I had to catch mugs from falling to the floor.
Oof.
Wah, wah, wah.
All
Alright.
because of her fucking ADHD.
all right. Well, I see that you have gathered for the job. I do have the receiving end of the contract of the mission here. So I can mark off you have met me, at least. Now for the mission in full. This man that you are reprimanding is my ex-fiance. He has brought upon himself to, in his words, help the locals. It all these started with him going on a trip into the wilderness, but yet coming back wearing the skull of a moose. And
Sounds
ever,
logical.
ever since then, he has been acting very strange. Even going to bed, he will not take it off.
Sounds painful.
And he has been, as he states, helping, but he has caused a good amount of issues in results of the helping is more of a, how should I put this? More of an annoyance as well
Fucking hell.
as a hindrance to the people.
What has he done?
His latest was help hawk and valet a traveler coming in for his wagon so he could grab a quick drink. Now, my ex here drove it into a nearby house. And upon the traveler coming back, let's just say I had to pay for the damages. Another one of recent, well, you probably, I don't know where he is now, but you probably ask, one of the bar patrons down in the first floor, that just today, he is drinking off his, stress. He was helping, or being helped by my ex, help load furniture into his home. But instead, he moved the furniture out of the home from the second floor window.
Wouldn't that be vandalism? Maybe even robbery?
That it would be the highest definition of vandalism. Upon that, the bar patron had screamed and chased him away. But now he is somewhere in the swamp, and though I still care for the man, I cannot bring myself to think of what possibly could have happened to him or something dangerous could happen to him. It has been a whole day since, and that was just the start of the day. The request I sent was to essentially get him to calm down. Like, calling the authorities to threaten, but I had to fully push the request through to the mess he has caused as of recent. So, if possible, you may go down. He is a elven fellow. He's bald, so it's much easy to find him. And if he is not drunk out of his straight up mind, he will probably be able to tell you something coherent of where he possibly have chased him to, possibly, and gave up chase since.
Understood. We will
Downstairs.
find him and remove the moose head.
Have you tried to remove it by chance?
I have attempted to when he was sleeping, but something eerie about it, like, it pushes me away from it. It gives me a deep cold shiver down my spine. And from what I can see, when I look around the skull, it looks like tiny little weaves have entered his head through his ears.
Oh.
It feels so unnatural that I cannot bring myself to be around him anymore. And thus, why he is my ex. I just cannot see myself further with a future with him.
Did you ask him to take it off?
I have pleaded to him many times, but yet he will not give up what he calls himself the Moosebane.
Has anything else changed other than his temper and the moose face?
There have been times where he has been, though I do not wish to incur it, as it definitely it definitely scared me. Uh, at one time when he got really angered by thought of me leaving and giving him the ultimatum. Bless you. The ultimatum of leaving, that to choose either his vigilante life or me, his fiance. That it black smoke started pouring out from the skull, and he started attacking me, threw things around. I quickly pushed him away, and I just could not be with him anymore. I left the home and called off the marriage, and because I live, I do see him around, and he's still causing trouble. But it has just gotten to a point where the the people around just point the finger at me, and I just had to put something in to deal with this matter.
Understood. We will investigate.
Yes. See to the balding elf down below. Ah, you cannot miss him.
I politely bow and I stand up, start making my way down to the bar.
I do a quick bow as well and then walk out.
Ella
The
just waves.
the client bows in return.
Just
Uh,
waves.
And I assume Cove also follows.
Yeah, I was running around.
Okay.
All right, you said you have to go ask him, and I immediately ran downstairs.
All right. Well, Cove would be the first one down there, and as you look around, you don't see any bald elves.
Oh. I get on a table so I can look around better.
As you look around, there are bald people, but you don't see any pointy ear baldness.
Damn, I hop off the table. By the way,
Uh,
it was just a table. It had people at it. I wasn't looking for an empty table. It was just the closest table.
oh yeah. And you hear from the bar counter, "Oi, miss, get the hell off my table."
I'm
forgot.
looking for someone.
If you're looking for someone, you come to me.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
the,
I start walking up to them. I'm looking for someone who's bald with pointy ears.
You're talking to the barkeeper, which is that gray dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot her specific way of accent. Miss, if you're looking for a bald elf, is that what you said?
Yes.
Aye. It's that fellow that I knocked out. He's on the floor right there.
I bend down and just like stare at him. I'm waiting for him to wake up now.
He ain't going to be waking up pretty soon after meeting my fist.
Wait. And so now I'm like squat down. My knees are on my elbows are on my knees. And I'm just holding my face with my hands, just waiting.
I'm gonna walk over and start poking his face.
You hear light groaning from the elf.
Illil just kicks him in the ribs.
What the hell?
And we were waiting for you.
Who the hell are you?
We were waiting for you. You got punched in the face.
I felt like it.
They did it, and I point to the bartender.
Mom, you'd have to hit so hard. Well, lad, if you didn't start a fight that took those two out there, maybe I would have to hit your sorry face. Oh, God, I'm gonna feel that in the morning. God, that sobered me up. What can I do for you?
I will look up to the rest of them.
We're looking for a Bane Moose.
Oh, wait a minute, you're looking for that fucker who broke all my furniture?
Yes.
If it was the Moose Man, then yes.
Moose Man, Moose Bane, whatever the fuck he calls himself, that fucking menace?
Yes,
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, if you're looking for him, I chased him all the way into the wilderness, into the swamp. Most likely you'll find, it's only like a one-way little spot. It's mostly for gathering water, but he'll probably be most likely there.
Assuming that Cove has walked away at her thought or at hearing swamp, I follow.
I just kind of wander.
Yeah, you were holding his face. You quickly let go and drop him. It's like, oh, he hit his head on the ground. Oh, Jesus, you had to be such a hurry.
I say to Echo, I wish they would let us at least learn some more before walking off.
I mean, we could just learn more and then catch up with them.
True. As I look back to the bald one, and I crouch down. About the Bane Moose. Were they violent? Did they attack people or just furniture?
Well, as soon as I started yelling at him, he freaked out and he let out a weird shrilling screech at me. His eyes started to glow red and a little bit like pouring shadows, smoky, coming from his the weird moose head that he wears.
Was there any strange odor or smell when he did so?
No, not really. He did smell himself because he looked like he didn't bathe or anything for the past week or something. He reeked. But I was working up a heavy load of a chair, bringing it up. It was the wife's fancy chair, and he took it up and straight out the second-story window, and they broke it right there. The missus was furious. I was angry. I tossed shit at him. And that's when all that crazy shit happened. But I was just mad. And me and the missus were throwing things at him. I chased him down out of town. And he just went where like the watering hole is kind of where it is right there.
He
But
didn't hit you, did he? Or touch
no, no, he made another hole in the wall when he like I don't know like rammed through it just to get out. But then like yeah, for apparently I have another second story window to make.
you? I looked at Echo.
Was he violent before the whole moose thing?
No, not really. He was just a nice guy. But like him and the supposed like fiance that he was to be with, well, nice fellas, nice couple right there. I would have went. I probably would have taken all the the beer that would have been there, if I were to be honest with you. But my fucking face, that really hurt, Mom. Uh, but aside from that, he's never been like that. It's always like, as soon as he came back with that thing on his head, it, oh, he was just a different man.
Do you know where he went that day when he came back? With the moose head?
Scrolling through my notes.
He went scrolling through your notes, you say?
Grab back and get some water.
Okay. Who died?
Sounds like Hannah.
Ah.
Hello?
Hello.
I died.
Why you keep dying?
I don't know.
No death allowed.
Alright, Freak, you back?
Working before, now it's disconnecting.
I'm Duck.
You blame Duck? I don't even know where Duck went to.
I think she's in here.
Freak, are you back?
That's a no.
I'm gonna take a bite of my taco.
I have yogurt. I ate all my tacos, but I was still hungry. Now it has yogurt.
I have Buffalo Mac.
I still have that volcano burrito.
Imagine if it came that once you go vegetarian, after a while you start having random cravings for different types of meat. I've been craving fucking chicken. Out of nowhere. I didn't eat that much chicken when I wasn't a vegetarian.
I
Now
was
it's
gonna
like
say you
a
never
whole
ate
lot.
that much chicken.
I know. And now it's all I want.
It goes away.
I fucking hope so.
Or you could just eat chicken.
No, I'll get sick.
No, you won't. Not with chicken.
I don't know.
You could do like shredded chicken and then you don't eat a ton of it.
Or, hear me out, if I want meat, we'll just go on a sushi date.
This is fair.
I don't know. Seems like a lot of work.
No
Bitch,
vegan diet, no vegan powers.
I'm not being vegan. I said vegetarian. We're more pescatarian because we break for sushi.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fish doesn't count, does it?
My movie quote is lost.
Correct. It's the cheeks. Cheeks.
So,
Frank,
Tao,
are
how
you
was
back?
your day?
Jinx
Hi,
is
Jinx.
claiming the dice.
I know, she knocked a couple over and they were terrible rolls.
She was saving you from them.
Apparently.
It was mostly me contemplating on um either do I do Moosebane or do I do little Pippin?
Pippin. You should have done Pippin.
Hey, Duck, I have found you.
That's the one I thought it was.
I thought the moose skull was plain enough as the guess.
I have a friend. Oh,
Friendo?
Freak, are you back?
friendo that wants my yogurt.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Sorry. You know that horrible time when you're filling your glass of water and then you have to pee?
Haha.
Running water. Alright. See here. Resuming. I'm not too sure. But every once in a while,
It's not for you.
he would always like I don't know visit this like traveling fortune teller. And just one day I don't know. It looked like he was just strapped and ready to go on an adventure, and immediately by the end of the day, he just comes back with. He did look dirtied up and pretty burned up, but he came back wearing a moose head, or the skull of one.
Hmm. Where is this traveling fortune teller?
Oh, that I don't know. As soon as he just like geared up and left, she also packed up and left. She went not in the direction of Haven, but mostly just like deeper into the swamp.
Ah. I look at Terran? Tehran?
Taran.
Tehran. I look at Tehran. So maybe we should find him and this traveling merchant then?
Oh,
If we're lucky, that might be where he headed. But all in all, I think we need to go to the swamp.
Well,
She nods.
whatever you do, just I don't know. Tie him down, bring him back to Haven, wherever the hell, lock him up. Like, whatever gets him out of our hairs, because he is. We just want him kicked out, really.
I place my hand on his cheek and I cast Healing Word.
Oh, thank you.
That's
That really helps, man.
7 health, but he's an NPC. So
Uh,
this relieve your pain. And
thank you.
science.
It was really swollen.
But that does not mean go do it again just because he has healed you. I hope you know.
Oh no, I'm sobered up. I've learned my ways. Don't worry. Mom has taken care of this place by herself. She can. If we get in trouble, we'll be back on the floor again.
Well, right, but just because she can doesn't mean she should. You see this? You need to be able to take care of yourself. See, she shouldn't need to knock you out every time.
Well, you see, that's kind of how she got her name. Mom. She's the mom of the place. And she pipes out from the behind you all, and don't you forget it.
Well, as long as you're enjoying knocking people out, I guess that's fine.
Keeps me in shape, miss.
Ah, I see.
As I stand up, I guess we're off then. Sorry, I make my way out towards the swamp.
I follow.
Alrighty. And that was me literally, like, gripping onto my cheek to talk like that.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
I'm surprised you caught it, too. All right. As you all head out, you see in the distance Elfil and sorry, Illil. I have a character that's closely spelt that way, Mazzy.
You're welcome.
He was a Dragonborn. He didn't make very far.
When you put on when you put on videos for cats to get your cat to leave you the fuck alone so you can eat yogurt.
Yeah. You see Cove and Illil like running at a distance, and you two look at each other like you have that sighing shrug, and then you give chase to catch up to them. Now we switch to the other two. Cove and Illil, go ahead and make survival checks.
Okay. Sorry, Nick, your video goes away now. Oh, you're just gonna watch the mouse instead. Okay.
10.
Wah, wah, wah.
15.
All right, Cove is definitely leading the way. As Illil, you're mostly following her with keeping a rough survey around where you're running towards, but it slowly becomes, instead of running, down to like fast walking. As Cove has also slowed down to get a better look at the ground, she is noticing like two heavy sets of footprints, mostly like in haste. Deeper imprints into the mud, as well as it's more spread and rapid, especially the kickoff from each one as like leaves small splashes behind. It gets to a point where it just one of the set of feet completely stops, and you can definitely see it turn around and in a more steadier pace and even, but seems like slower, walking back to the village while the main set of footsteps continue running out into the swamp.
All the ones going to the swamp.
Alrighty. And as the two of you slow down to remain vigilant on the tracks and continue following them, Tehran and Echo, you do catch up to them. And as you go around, you do pass up the watering hole. It is a bunch of pipes and cranking handles for a running river that seems to be mostly filtered through vines and leaves and what seems like a mud filter. So it is a little bit more easier to get less clumpy water essentially. But you do see the footsteps go up to it and stop there. But then it looks like, from what the imprints look, it looks like the footprints get smaller, like tiptoeing, before large, long imprints into the mud, and you see remnants of water being splashed, as if he was drinking from it while being on his knees, and then a handprint of what looks like getting up and walking off into the trees itself. Do you guys follow?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, but I'm going to activate my Eyes of the Grave. At first level, you can gain the ability to occasionally sense the presence of the undead, whose existence is an insult to the nature cycle of life. As an action, you can open your awareness to magically detect undead until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic. This sense does not tell you anything about the creature's capabilities or name.
Okay.
I guess you could say it's like I set up like a undead radar, like a pulse, like to see it.
Like divine sense, essentially,
Yeah.
but specifically undead. You don't detect any nearby, but you get a faint feeling from the direction of those footsteps. Not within range, but you get a faint feeling.
Something is over here, following tracks.
Wouldn't he technically sense me?
Based on what you are essentially a death elf, but you are not undead.
Gotcha.
Alright. As you all break through the trees, following the footsteps, you all come across a figure. And the map is not perfect to it because I had to quickly build it. But it is this whole area is surrounded by trees that are standing on its roots. So it's like a tent type of thing where the roots perfectly are set to like make a hollowed home right under the tree itself. But they are sticking straight up and twisted and gnarled. But from there, you do see the man, this figure, hunched with moose horns, crouched over, and currently drawing something in the mud.
Oh dear.
I whisper to the group, do we approach? Do we call out? Or do we attack?
Hmm.
Ah, shit. I need to continue talking amongst yourselves because I need to fix Cove's token.
Well, perhaps call out first and then see where we go from there.
We didn't hear you.
Who didn't hear who?
Anna said hi, friend.
Oh, yeah,
Uh-oh.
we did not hear a Hannah.
We heard her say, uh-oh.
Hannah said uh-oh and left.
I'm back. Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
there you are. It just probably didn't pick up the hello part, but we did hear you say, uh-oh.
I
Interesting
probably
enough.
sounded too loud. Keep the mic, most likely.
Oh.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Okay, you know what? I'm not streaming right now, so if it doesn't happen at least once during Revy's stream, then I'm not here.
There we go.
My
Okay.
maker.
Oh no.
Token is now fixed. Alright, and from that, and I am quickly scrambling around to get that shovel.
Thank you.
Alright, and as Cove, you approach and say hello. You hear he does not respond back to you, but you hear mumbling coming from him. It is very incoherent, but as you all see him, he is just running his hand in the mud, and what looks like, from your angle, looks like an oval with lines drawn through it.
Witchcraft.
Agreed. Oh wait, you don't speak.
Nope.
Out of character, Massey said witchcraft.
Yes.
Alright, what do you guys do?
I have a really bad idea.
Uh-oh, what is
Didn't-
it?
So didn't Cove walk up on it and
Yeah, didn't she yell hello, friend?
Yeah.
And he did not respond back to her. All you guys, he was unresponsive, and he was just continuing muttering to himself as he continues drawing this thing.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer, but I want to hear Mazzy's idea first before I get closer, though.
I kind of want to go up next to it and start digging, like drawing at the dirt.
Do it.
Seems like a very bad idea, though.
I mean, you could always bring us with you, and then you're like next to it drawing the dirt, and we're just standing behind it.
no, that'd be too logical. Why would you do that?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna walk up next to it and sit down and start drawing at the dirt.
I'm gonna walk forward. And once it's within 60 feet of me, yeah, okay. I'm gonna do another gaze on it, see if I can detect any more.
Alright.
intent.
First, Tehran. That's straight up evil. Whatever the fuck is on his head is emitting, necrotic energy up the hoo-ha.
Not the hoo-ha.
Wait,
Well, his ears hoo-ha.
as I see Ilel walk up. Wait!
And as Elil puts her
Elil?
hand Ilel puts her hand and swipes to draw in the
Swipes
mud.
out.
Moosebane looks up at you and pushes you back really hard that you actually are forced back one. And he quickly corrects the mud and he turns to you all and starts growling as his eyes turn red and black smoke starts pouring out from the skull. I now need you all to make a initiative roll once I get this open, and now you make the initiative roll.
I'll use the lead you on from initiative roll. That way you can, because you use the table in roll 20, right?
Yeah, I can input you.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
So go ahead and roll such. And Revy, go ahead and put some combat music for the stream.
Hmm. The worst part is I have a +4.
I got a 9.
Let's
15.
see here.
Thought I was gonna go first.
Nah, the one that always goes first is Lyra, and always goes on the ground first. The Leroy Jenkins build.
15.
Can you see mine?
No.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, I got the 11.
Let's see here. Add turn. What you rolled, Mazzy?
15.
Total of 15?
Yeah, it's a total of 15. Because I have.
Okay.
Wow, looks like Co's going first.
Yours is 11. Let's see. What is Echoes?
Oh, I got a 9. 8 plus 1.
And Code. Your total.
Putting you in dice jail.
Oh. Wow.
Shit, I did something. I'll do this really quick. Just to get the input.
Am I back?
Yeah, I
I'm
heard
trying
you.
to get yours, but
Am I
I'm
back?
trying to show. So I'm just gonna quickly reload. Hopefully, I don't
Yeah,
lose
I heard
everything. I'm
you.
trying to get yours, but
Am I
I'm
back?
trying to show. So I'm just gonna quick. Ah, that's why. Was Cove roughly about here?
Either there or I was a little farther forward because I shouted, "Hey, friend." So I'm probably more like around here.
Okay.
I didn't walk over to him. That's all on her.
There we go. Now have you inputted? Alright, hold up. Moosebane. Moosebane!
I only take my head every time because of Mazzy. This is a gun? They can't hear you.
I'm muted. Do I have said gun, Tao?
Yes.
No, no gun for Mazzy.
I'm a doctor.
Damn, it just rolled perfectly in order. Alright. Billo. Your turn.
Hey. Let me go look at something. I have it in my character. Okay, so I'm assuming it doesn't move. How far can it shoot? Guys, he has questions.
Are there questions towards me?
20. Oh, that's cool. That's what that is. No, I don't have. I was just looking something up.
Oh, okay.
Why am I not surprised? Okay. So I want to make an Eldritch Cannon after moving, but I wanted to move first. 15 feet that way. And I want to have. I didn't give you a token for it. That's alright though. So it's like 5 feet with next to me, and I think I'm gonna do the ballista. I can see. Yeah, the force ballista. Should be the right one.
Oh yeah, you chose fourth ballista, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does that count as an action?
What does your Eldritch Cannon say on summoning?
Once per long rest or experience, you can take an. Okay, I didn't read it fully.
Okay. And anything else?
No. And my
All right.
homunculus doesn't do anything either yet.
Okay. Just for confirmation, I do need to hear the words, I end my turn.
I end your turn.
My turn. No!
So I end my turn.
Alright, Tron.
Okay, moving up. And now within that range, I would like to summon my spirit weapon behind the loose man.
You should see it in your journal.
Okay.
I flicked my spoon.
Okay. And with my cantrip, I cast my cantrip
So fat.
and use
You're
Sacred Flame on it. He's making me a deck save.
$15?
It passes, so that doesn't hit. But then the spiritual weapon's gonna swing on him. Is it +1?
Is that your shovel?
That is a 17 plus 5, 22 to hit.
God damn. Yes, that hits.
So you see like an ethereal, glowing yellow shovel floating, and it's bong right on the thing's head. And it's going to do it's a D8 plus 3 force damage. So that's a 4 plus 3, 7 force damage on Moosebane.
Alrighty. A holy light of resounding bong echoes as it cracks against one of the antlers.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Echo.
Alright, I'm gonna get closer, so... I'm gonna go right here. Is my 35 feet. And then I am going to go ahead and let me make sure that he's within range. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use the cantripped mind sliver.
Okay.
So you drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you see within range. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from their next saving throw.
Okay. What is the spell saving DC? Because I rolled a 16.
12, so you make it.
Okay.
Yeah, this level of spell save DCs are at maybe 13 at most.
So, I don't think I have any bonus actions. Nope. So, I am done with my turn.
Okay. Cove, it's your turn. I do not hear Cove.
I don't hear them either. I'll go check.
Get the poking stick.
Here? No.
Mow, diddy mow. Mow, diddy mow.
Someone say something.
Something.
Hello.
Mow, diddy mow.
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah, that time I don't think it was a problem with me, you guys hearing me. That was me hearing you. My headphones are dying. Anyways.
Blame Tao.
You blame Tao. I'm gonna shoot my longbow, which is 150 feet, so it should fucking reach.
Oh yeah.
Actually, wait, I'm gonna move there, so I don't accidentally shoot whoever that is. I think is that Terran? I don't want to accidentally shoot Terran. Okay. So I'm gonna go to shoot. Maybe, we'll see if it lands. 14.
That hits.
Nice. Okay, and then I'm going to... Where is it? Where's the thingy? Alright, well first I'll do this. 11 damage plus... Fuck is it?
Plus
Okay.
1.
No, I shot a normal one.
Ah, okay.
Oh, here it is. Plus 1d6. Plus a d6. Oh, well, now it's a plus 1.
Alright, for a total of 12. Is that just extra damage, or is that a special type?
It's piercing damage. It's from my swarm of pixies.
Are you a Swarm Ranger?
Yes, I am.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
Were you curious about the pixies?
Yes, I was like wondering, are you Fey Archer? And then
Basically.
or Fey Wanderer, and until you said Swarm, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, I have a swarm of pixies that help me fight. I rolled on the little chart and I got a 4. I wanted birds, but I got pixies.
Okay. As this takes it in the shoulder, he grabs it and breaks off the arrow and tosses it to the ground.
Well, excuse me.
I forgot you had really stale weed.
Right. Anything else for your turn?
I can still do a bonus action. I think I have anything bonus action myself. No, that's gonna be it.
Okay.
I end my turn.
Alright. My Moose Bane is going to run up to Terran. That's a total of 15. Hello, sir. He doesn't say hello, sir. That was just me. But he will scream at you in bellowing rage, and he is going to attempt to ram you with his horns.
Hot.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Yes. You get smacked in the face with both of his horns for a total of 10 bludgeoning damage.
Damn. Okay.
And as he quickly turns and runs over to between right here, between Echo and Cove, make your attack.
Okay. Swinging with my warhammer. Yeah, my warhammer. That is a 9. Let me see. That doesn't hit.
Nah.
Dang.
Okay. Alright, runs over between you two, and what he's going to do is he's going to aim at Echo. Does a 12 hit you?
No, thank God.
Okay. And he's going to turn over to Cove. Does a 17 hit you?
What do you think? We're level 3.
Alright. I need you... you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mhm.
and I need you to make a Dex saving throw.
Cool. Is this just a straight up melee?
The initial hit, yes. And there's
Okay.
a on-hit effect that happens after, which is the Dex save.
Is it magical?
It is not.
Okay. Wanted to make sure I have advantage. That's why. What kind of save was it? My bad.
Dex save.
Dex save. Nat 20 plus 6.
Nice.
Ayy.
Alright, and he attempts to, as he hits you, trying to position you between his horns, he attempts to lift you up, but you quickly turn your body so you're more elongated and thinner to fit between the horns, and you slip out as he attempts to essentially flip you behind him. But
My
you
horns
quickly
may be
dodge that.
small, but I know how horns work, bitch.
Damn. But that'll end his turn. Illo, your turn.
Alistar, is that you?
Singe, is that you?
Alistar does the same thing, or did they change him?
Alistar also does that. There's like about 3 or 4 characters that flip people.
Makes sense. Okay, Okay. Let's see. I gotta find it. Oh, perfect. So I want to pull out the hand cannon and fire it at him.
And I whip out my gun.
Pretty much. Roll a d20. Hold on. Find one that likes me today.
Spazzy. And she's back.
So what do I add to the gun?
It's your Dex.
Okay.
So proficiency, and Dex.
So a 17, I think, then?
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
And it's your Dex mod for the damage.
So 2d6 plus 2.
Yep.
Um, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Nice. Alright, and as you all hear a resounding bang from Illo's weapons, Taran, you know that's all from the Academy, because it is technological advancement in weaponry on that side of things. You said 11, right?
Yes.
There we go. So that is not something new to you, but it is rare to see someone wield firearms. Other than that, Illel, anything else?
As a bonus action, I'm going to let my cannon fire, which is a force ballista. It is 2d8 force damage, and it can push the creature. I
Okay.
click it here. Also 11 damage,
Nice.
and it pushes. So it'll.
Does it make an attack roll?
What?
The cannon?
That's what I just did. I just clicked the button. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
It should make an attack roll.
Didn't do it on here. Okay, I can roll really quick for it. I just click buttons.
Yeah,
I
make
rolled
a
it.
ranged spell attack.
I got Gotcha. Okay, it didn't hit it.
Okay. I assume less than a 10.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it.
All right.
Oh, this is
Brad?
+6 to hit. Yeah, no.
Okay. So I'm going to
Why did it not-
cast use bonus action to cast Shield of Faith onto Cove. Cove, your AC is now boosted by a +2. And then I will then use for my action my Channel of Divinity, Path of the Grave. As I pull out my beads from my pocket and just start chanting, the ground erupts underneath the creature, and these black skeletal hands start erupting, grabbing it. The creature is now cursed. Path of the Grave, use your Channel of Divinity as an action to curse one creature you can see within 30 feet of you until the end of your next turn. The next time you or an ally of yours hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all the attack damage, and then the curse ends. So next person who hits it, it's going to be weakened.
So double damage.
Yep, so that's my turn.
Hell yeah. And when you said pull the beads out of your pockets, thank God you said pockets, because if you said from behind you, I would have been, oh my.
Yeah, no, from my pocket. So I still have my Warhammer in one hand. I pulled it out and just started doing the prayers.
I mean, that could count as a pocket.
A prison pocket. Alright, Echo, your turn.
Alrighty. Well, since he's right next to me, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna swing with my long sword.
Go ahead.
Alrighty, that is a 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Perfect. And then we are going to do, what is it? D10. And that's going to be 7 damage. 4 plus 3.
Math.
But it was vulnerable to the damage.
It's slashing damage, so I don't know if that's vulnerable.
If you cut my Channel of Divinity made it vulnerable for your hit.
Ah!
So any damage it took, it's vulnerable to it.
Alright, so 14 total in that aspect.
Yep. But just for that one hit. So now the spectral hands are gone.
Ah, okay. Still, that's a very good move.
Rarely ever get to pull off the Channel Divinities. They all require usually some BS.
Anything else, Echo?
I do want to do a bonus action of Daunting Roar. So that would be a wisdom saving throw from the creature. As a bonus action, you let out an especially menacing roar. Creatures of your choice within 10 feet of you will hear that, must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you until the next turn.
Okay. So I am not going to roll. Instead, you do your daunting roar. In return, the skull itself you can see it forcing the head to turn over to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it lets out a louder screech in your face.
Ah, so we're having a roaring contest, apparently.
Echo, make an insight check just from witnessing that.
Insight check. +1 to insight. Ha! That's a 2! You're going in dice jail.
You got a little spittle in your face from that.
Rude.
So you could not see clearly on his face.
Rude. Spitting on my face.
Is that strawberry smoking?
Yes, it is.
What?
What?
You're muted.
Mazzy's
It's a
camera.
pipe.
Oh. The strawberry.
It's my keychain bowl. It's a little strawberry. It's silicone,
Oh my god, that's amazing.
isn't it?
It's not mine.
It's mine. It's a
It's-
strawberry.
Does it smell good?
It's weed, so yes. Yes, it does.
It
Ah.
could be bad smelling weed. You never know.
That was it, Echo?
Yes.
Okay.
My turn is over. I had my turn.
Cove, it's your turn.
Yes,
Green.
I was looking up concentration checks again because I forgot how to make them.
Let's see here. Concentration checks, you have to roll a constitution saving throw. There are two that you could follow. Either do the 50%, which is so long you roll a 10 or above, you don't break concentration. Or do you want to
Well, what it is
roll
is-
half the damage and still keep concentration?
Probably do the 10. I just needed to know what to. So it's my Constitution modifier and a D20 plus proficiency. Gotcha.
If you're proficient in it, yes. But what's the freak?
is that what the concentration roll save is, if the damage when halved is lower than 10, then you just got to beat 10. Anything higher than 10, then that's where you got to roll higher than it. But that's all, again, the damage still cut in half. You have to roll higher than
That's
Okay.
so much work.
Yeah.
All right,
So
I'm gonna
I-
cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
Oops. I didn't mean to roll that part. I meant to just cast the spell.
Oh dear.
And then, so ignore that. I'll re-roll that in a second. And because we're so close to each other, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to short sword him instead of bow. My bow's a +8. But if I back up, I'm gonna get hit.
Both good.
Alright, short sword. Does a 12 hit?
It does not.
Damn. Okay, I'll take opportunity attack. Just so that I can fucking move out of his range here. Hang on. I gotta see how far I can go. Ugh.
Does the 12 hit you?
Hit me?
Yes.
No, a 12 does not.
Okay. You're free to go.
Cool.
it. Don't forget, I have the Shield of Faith on you, giving you +2 AC.
Oh, yeah. Well, 12 still wouldn't hit me. I have a base of 15.
He's
I
Dexy.
can move all the way over there. Whee! Oh, nope. I need the mouse. Thank you. Whee! I'm over here now. This
Okay.
is where I'm staying.
And that ends your turn?
That is the that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Alright, Echo.
Alrighty.
Does a 14 hit you?
Nope.
Damn it.
Haha.
Oh, time to make the runs. Let's see here. Move over to Tehran. So go ahead and make your attack against me, if you like to. As this moose man is just barreling through, charging at everyone with his horns aimed out. Is Echo making an attack of opportunity against me?
Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and do Chaos Bolt. So.
Do you have Warcaster?
Do I have what?
Do you have Warcaster?
Warcaster?
So with the feat, with an opportunity attack, it has to be with a melee weapon attack, unless you have the feat Warcaster.
Oh,
which
never
allows
mind
you to
then.
use
I will
spells.
do the melee weapon.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and you're in range for that. Okay, we're gonna do the hand axe. So
Yeah, you can still do your long sword because it's me leaving your range.
oh, I can still do my longsword. Okay, cool.
I just moved my character there since I'm good to still doing mine stuff.
Heh, well, I don't know if it's gonna matter or not because I got a 5.
Yeah, no.
This is my little death symbol.
All right, Tron,
Dice jail.
18.
That hits.
Ah, 11 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. He's looking bad, but he's still holding on.
All right, and Mooseman is gonna continue going around. And if you like to make,
attack.
yep, if you like to make your op, go ahead.
That is an 11 plus 5, 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Okay. I two-handed swing on the son of a bitch. With my warhammer. Oh, that was a D10 with the two-handed. That is an 8 plus 3, 11 bludgeoning damage.
Apparently, everyone likes the number 11 today.
Yeah.
All right, and turns to Hillel, and that's not gonna hit. It's not even above 10.
Yeah, no.
And I was able to keep concentration. So,
Hell yeah. All right, Hillel, your turn.
So they're right next to me.
See.
Let me reread this. You're not. Is Tehran in a 15? From, let's see, 5, 10, 15.
yes.
Oh, this might suck for you. Wait. How beat up are you right now?
I'm at 1 HP.
Oh.
Okay. We're not gonna do that. That seems like a bad idea. I kind of want to do it though. Is there a negative, like a disadvantage for shooting at this range?
Shooting, yes. You roll at disadvantage. A feat is required to neutralize that, which is
Crossbow expertise.
gunner.
I don't know what to do. So I guess, fuck it. I'm gonna put fairy fire around me.
Does that hit you as well?
Oh, I'm trying to find the things. Where are you?
Yeah, I can create them in separate feet like that.
There it is.
All right, let's read this thing.
Any creature. So yes, I count.
You can make a 20-foot cube within a 60-foot radius from you. Yeah, you can position it where it only hits them. So what do I roll?
It's a dex saving thing. Creature in the area.
18.
I don't know. I think that more than likely.
You sound really quiet, so it's kind of hard to hear.
I don't know why. I've been having trouble with this mic, I think.
Okay. So I assume I save?
I think so.
Okay.
Okay. And then I guess my cannon is gonna shoot at it again.
Okay. By chance, where is your cannon located?
Like right here.
Okay. Alright, so yeah.
Within 5
So-
feet of me.
Alright, go ahead and roll normally.
That doesn't hit.
Was that a 3?
No, that was a 4.
Ah, I barely
Plus
saw.
6, I think. So 9. No, 10.
Okay, that would be a no.
Yeah, no.
Then your turn,
Yes, that ends my turn.
Tehran.
Ground's gonna move this way. 25, 30. He is then going to cast on himself Healing Word or not Healing Word, Cure Wounds at 2nd level on himself.
That's where that's at.
That is a 6, 11, plus 3, healing myself for 14. And then bonus action, move this guy. Perfect. Move this, my spear weapon, up to him, which is 20 feet. Weapon. And it's going to swing on him again.
Okay,
That is a 14 plus 5, 19.
that definitely hits. And also, Revi, because your name is Echo for a fighter, I constantly keep thinking you're an Echo fighter,
Right?
but you're
That
not.
is it. That is 8 plus 3, 11 force damage.
Everyone's rolling 11s.
It's a
That
magic
is
number.
popular tonight.
Well, it's because we're all like at 3rd level. Like a lot of our ability modifiers like plus 3, and a lot of the higher stuff like a D8 damage. So
Alright,
Yeah.
anything else for you?
that is it. My turn.
Alright, Echo.
Alrighty. How far away are you? 30 feet? I'm gonna go ahead and move closer. So we're gonna move right here.
I'll say if you move one more up, I give you flanking.
Oh, okay. So if I move like here?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. What does... Can you remind me what flanking is?
You roll at advantage with melee weapons.
Sweet. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and go to attack with the rapier. First one. So we're gonna go ahead and use the 7, which plus 5 is 12, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, 12. Does 12 hit?
All does not hit.
Ugh. Jinx, you should start rolling because these are all rolling like crap.
I see cat.
Yes, this is my kitty. That's all I got.
Okay. Alright, Cove, it is your turn. You're muted in Discord.
I don't think they're talking.
Thank you. I keep forgetting when I'm muted. Okay, well now he's marked with Hunter's Mark. I'm perfectly fine where I am. Cool. So I'm gonna shoot with an arrow. And I'm gonna use one of my +1 arrows.
Okay.
So this is to hit. Oh, let's go.
Roll that damage. Roll
Okay.
the damages.
Right. Okay. So it's this plus 1. Oh, well, 5. That was a shitty roll.
6. Okay.
Right. And then this was 11. And then this. So 12.
Ah, finally, something else besides 11.
What?
Because it was going to be 11 if you didn't roll that last one. And it,
I
it
did-
would constantly continue the string of 11s.
No. It's 12 damage.
12 damage.
And it's all, most of it is piercing, one is, the 5 was bludgeoning.
Gotcha.
And then that's going to end my turn.
Alrighty. And with that, it goes to Mooseman. Or Moosebane.
Oh, yay.
Looking at Illil, let's see here, and looking at Echo, is going to quickly whip his head from side to side, trying to get both of you with his antlers.
And then I whip my hair back and forth, starts playing magically.
Well, I rolled a nat 20.
Ugh, rude.
What happened?
Doom.
Illil, you take 16 points of slashing damage,
Ouch.
and for Echo, does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Not as bad. 6 points of slashing damage.
I want to do a reaction.
See.
I want to cast shield as my reaction. So until the start of my next turn, I have a +5 bonus to AC.
Okay. And that's 2 attacks. And looking at everything, let me measure my distance.
Including against the triggering attack. Interesting, okay.
Well, he rolled a nat 20, equaling
Yeah.
a total of 25.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I was just reading it.
Alright. And Moosebane charges at Cove, thus allowing you two to attack if you take opportunity attacks against him.
Yeah.
Because it's still leaving your area, you both still have advantage on melee attacks.
Do you want to go first?
No, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and try to do swipe with the longsword. Ha! Finally, 23.
Yes.
We'll see if I get any higher. Nope. All right.
Okay, so got fish for those crits.
Right? Exactly. And then we need a D8. So 3 plus 5, 8 damage.
Nice. 8 damage. There we go. Alright, and Illel?
I'm gonna swing with my mace.
14 just hits.
2.
For 2 points of damage. Ooh. Alrighty. And back to me. Uh, 15 hit, Cove. You are muted, Spazzy.
Are we following the meat it beats?
Yes.
Damn it.
Alright. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a.
Wait, is the shield still on me?
Oh yeah. Never mind. It misses.
Wah!
Alright, Illo, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to. Oh, I don't have a lot of dice. I'm going to shoot with the hand cannon. I'm gonna pull out a D.
Bang, bang, motherfucker.
Oh wait, I can do it on here. I lied. Boom. $18.
Yep, that definitely hits.
And what was it? I gotta go look again. 2d6 plus something. 2d6 plus dex, right?
Yes.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 again.
Oh, it's 11.
Don't know. As a bonus action, I'm also going to have my cannon shoot at it.
Okay.
It's right there. Eight plus 6.
It meets. Go ahead.
14. Okay. Four.
Alright, for
Do I get to
4 points.
Oh, and it pushes it back 5 feet. Sorry, Cove.
Click.
I'm not ready for this. Is it gonna push us both back?
I end my turn.
Alright. Alright, now that yeah, deals a good significant amount of damage to it, something changes on it. The black billowing smoke pours more rapidly, enveloping the entire body. I need to make a color coat really quick. And the black smoke starts pouring around it. Nope. Can you guys see the circle?
No.
Mm-mm.
How about now?
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Okay. And as a weird layer action, he's going to reset his position, running all the way back to the circle that he was drawing.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, yeah, remember right there. So, Cove, you have an op if you want to take it.
You're muted. They said yes, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget when I mute, I'm doing it so I don't make food sounds. Anyways. Yes, I want to take an opportunity attack.
Go ahead.
I don't remember, is that just my regular hit?
I hope so.
Yes.
That's what I've been doing.
22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Cool. 9 damage.
One side. Do you still have your hunter's mark on him?
Yeah. Does that count with an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Oh! I didn't know it counted for opportunity.
It is a dangerous thing with Hunter's Mark. It says every time you make an attack.
Oh! Okay. 2.
2 points. Okay.
I don't think I can use... I'm gonna double check. I don't think I can use my pixies. Yeah, once on each of your turns, you can cause the swarm to assist you.
Okay.
So I don't think I can use them this time around.
Yeah, not on reactions. Okay.
Okay, cool. Then I'm good.
Okay. So with that, it should be Turan's turn. But because Illel caused a certain increment to happen, Moosebane runs back to his circle, and the black smoke starts filling in all the drawings that he has made in the circle. And it slowly envelops to where he stands taller. And instead of 2 legs, you see 4 legs.
Fine.
And the the human, the helmet turns into a full moose.
Oh!
And you see a decrepit, overgrown shadow, skeletal husk.
That's fun.
Alright,
His turn.
Tran, it is your turn.
It's whose turn?
And I am going to use one of my favorite cleric spells, Guiding Bolt.
Ah, the sweet, sweet power of the laser chicken.
That is 17 plus 5, 22. Okay.
Oh, yes.
This is 4d6 radiant damage. That's a 6, a 5, so that's 11, plus 6, that's 17, plus 3, that's 20 radiant damage. And the next thing, it starts glowing when it gets hit. So the next thing that attacks it has advantage on its turn. So on my bonus action, I will move my spear weapon up to the moose. And it's going to swing to attack with it with advantage. That is a 17 plus 5.
That hits.
D8 force damage. Three plus 3, 6 force damage on it.
Okay.
How's it looking?
You blew off you blew off a massive chunk from its 4 legs, and is now missing a leg and is struggling to reform its shadow and overgrown like vines to restabilize itself on its legs. And it is looking wholly, in the multiple puns possible.
We must finish it soon. Put this thing back in the ground. And I return.
And whoever said that clerics can't do damage are only the healers.
Right.
I fucking love clerics.
That's a level 1 spell. Motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Alright, Echo, your turn.
Alrighty. So can I
No.
thanks. Run over. Is the circle still smoking? Like the circle symbols he made?
Let's just call them carvings. The carvings he did in the mud have already filled up with the black smoke.
Okay. So I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but I want to like go over to the edge of the circle and just like run my hand through the mud, like messing up the sigils around me.
I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck.
Okay, I gotta do custom dice because this is a unique thing that you're doing. Alright, so not too bad. As you run your hand through it, you do break a part of it, and lines start to disconnect, but it feels like the shadows have a tangible feel to it, as like it starts sticking to you. And it deals a total of 4 necrotic damage as you start swiping your hand away from it, but you can feel like the decay stinging feel on your hand. And your mark gets itchy.
Ah, fuck.
Mazzy.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Does that count as my like action, or can I still attack?
I'll say it for that was a free item interaction, which does not count to either.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go ahead and try to attack with my Chaos Bolt. So let's see. 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. I have to do D8 to figure out what type of damage it is. So it's gonna be thunder damage and 15 thunder damage.
15 thunder.
And that is my turn.
Alright, as you twist your hand and release a Chaos Bolt, it makes impact and a loud thundering crack as it's like the back part, like below the spine, towards the rear end of the deer or moose, gets completely blown off. And chunks of vines, leaves, and bones drop to the ground. But it is barely standing. Alright. As everything?
Yep.
Okay. Cove, it is your turn.
Unfortunately, I have a mouthful of biscuit.
Biscuits. You are a dog.
I ate fresh biscuits the other day. God damn, where'd my water go?
I have hot water.
Mm-mm. I don't want tea right now. You're kind of in my way, so I'm gonna move like here to make sure I don't hit Echo. And then I'm just gonna shoot it with an arrow, or attempt to. See if it lands first. Hey! Okay,
Nice.
so piercing damage. Let's go.
Damn.
Plus 1, so 13.
With the
Get
good
rid of that.
stuff.
Yeah, sadly. I'm running down in my arrows, but that's okay. I'll take it for now. And then the hunter's mark.
17.
Okay, and then the pixies.
17, 23.
That's it.
Alright. As you let out your arrow, it becomes amplified with your hunter's mark, and your pixies follow right behind it, blasting the same spot that the arrow made impact. A large chunk of its ribs now fall off and exposing the inner sides where it slowly resembles bits of human internal human organs. As you do see an arm slowly slumping out from the belly of the moose, but
Oh!
it is extremely bloody.
Oh.
And the moose is
The
barely
gift
holding
of
on.
life.
Ace Ventura style.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll just move here to make sure that I'm like in range of it, and in case any of you guys decide to move in further to it, then I don't have to worry about you in my way.
Alright,
I know exactly
And that
what
will
I'm
be the end
doing.
of my turn.
okay.
Are you gonna get right in my way?
Now, the Moosebane is going to shriek into the open space, and the shadows, all except for one corner that Echo has disturbed, these high-rooted trees start to, what's the better way to say it, enclose around you all like a dome, and start twisting itself together, like it's weaving itself, like into like a massive standing braid. It is looking loose and thin because of there's one tree that is missing that got disturbed in Echo's direction. And with that, the circle spreads. Or sorry, the shadow spreads. And that will end his turn.
Did I only have 2 ammunition?
Or you have to reload, yes.
Okay. What can I do?
Reloading costs a action or bonus action.
Okay. Then I should be able to hit it.